A second, but first, end of the first quarter in the Celtics-Bucks game. Matthew Dellavedova stealing the inbounds, flips it in, beats the buzzer. Bucks escape with the win and tie the series at 2.
Delly, now this is why half the people love him and why the other half hate him. He's a gym rat.
And, I mean, these little plays to be locked in like that, I mean, it's a bonehead play by Boston. But for Delly to take advantage and not only get the steal, but know he doesn't have time there to get a regular shot up, just has to flip it up like that, it's a hell of a play by him.
Yeah, I thought Morris was rolling it to him because Larkin was so small. Let me roll it to him.
Same game. Giannis puts Al Horford on a poster with this. The Greek Freak finished with 27 points, including the game-winning tip-in.
Man, it's got to be so demoralizing to defend Giannis. You can be in great position. You can do, all right, not going to give him baseline, and then he just rises up on you. Like, what's Al Horford supposed to do?
Yeah, once you get in the NBA, though, you swallow your pride as far as getting dunked on, because God knows you're going to get dunked on.
Yep.
All right, end of the first quarter in the Cavs-Pacers game 4. J.R. Smith, late 70-foot buzzer beater. When was the last time we used J.R. in a butt first? Cavs get the road win to even the series at 2.
Going into that shot, NBA players this year were 1 for 177 of shots that long or longer. J.R. doubles that shooting percentage, one fell swoop. Damon Jones celebrating for him on the bench. Maybe they've patched things up.
J.R. had his medication right yesterday. He was ready.
You ain't lying.
Moving on to the Raptors and Wizards. John Wall all over Valanciunas. Wizards win, even the series at 2 apiece. What's happening, Chris?
Nothing at all.
John Wall?
Yeah.
Tell me.
John Wall going and getting it. John Wall was great for them, especially down the stretch once Bradley Beal fouled out. We got a series now. 2 games apiece.
John Wall's been exciting to watch. Injuries late in the season. Got him a little start in the playoff series. He's missed some of the bunnies, but he's a superstar.
Finally, Warriors Spurs. Manu Ginobili looking vintage. Little fadeaway jumper. Watch him fight for it. He finished with 16 points, 10 in the 4th. Spurs avoid the sweep. They beat Golden State, keep their series alive.
It's a huge play, and if this is, in fact, Manu's final game ever in San Antonio, I'm glad he got one final heroic moment. 10 points in the 4th quarter. He was awesome, and they obviously needed every last bit.
Exciting finish for Manu.
Time for in or out. Okay, here we go. The 76ers took down the Heat on Saturday to take a 3-1 series lead there. Ben Simmons became the first rookie to record a playoff triple-double since Magic did it back in 1980. Joel Embiid added 14 and 12 boards. So, Nick Wright, are you in or out on the 76ers being the best team in the East?
Being the best team is different than the team that's going to make the finals, but they are the best team right now. They've been the best team in the East for a few months, so I am in. They've had the best record in the East since Christmas. They've won 19 of 20. Simmons and Embiid are not playing like their age at all. And those additions, Ilyasova, Bellinelli, buyout guys, have been great for them. No, right now, they look clearly like they are the best and most complete team in the Eastern Conference.
More importantly, Jenna, I'm in. Right now, what's important? Who's the best team in the East? Right now, the 76ers. Not Toronto, not Boston.
Not Cleveland?
H-E-L, no. I'm in.
H-E-double-O.
They are the best team, and they match up well with all the other teams they potentially would face.
All right, moving on. The Wizards beat the Raptors yesterday, 106-98. They evened their series at 2 games apiece. Bradley Beal scored 31, and John Wall took over late in the game to add 27 points and 14 assists. Chris, you in or out on the Wizards knocking off the Raptors?
Out. I still believe in the Raptors. Their key bench player, it hasn't played but a couple minutes in this series. I believe he'll come back later. I believe Toronto's a better team. And Washington, from an offensive standpoint, sometimes Wall and Beal, it's not like they're in sync. It's like they want to play a lot of one-on-one. They start moving the ball, play at a quicker tempo. Man, they're hard to guard. So I'm out.
Yeah, I thought this would be a close series, but I am also out. I think Toronto has a decided coaching edge. I think Toronto obviously has a decided bench edge, and they got 2 of the next 3 at home. Like, do I think the Wizards could force this to go 7? Absolutely. Do I think Washington can win it Game 7 on the road? No, I don't. And so unless I think they're going to win these next 2, that's what they would have to do. So I think it's closer than the Raptors would like, but I'm out on the Wizards winning the series.
All right, moving on to Saturday's Thunder Jazz game. Utah took a 2-1 series lead with their win. Ricky Rubio had a 26-point triple-double, and after the game, Russell Westbrook said he's going to, quote, shut that expletive off. Nick, you in or out on my Russell Westbrook impression. Also on the Thunder bouncing back tonight in Game 4.
I am out on both of them, Jenna.
Thank you, Nick.
I'm just trying to be honest with you.
You are.
Utah's been a really good. They have one of the 5 best records in the NBA since Rudy Gobert got back. He allows their other defensive players to freelance so much more because they know they have the league's best eraser at the rim waiting on them. And when Ricky Rubio's playing this way, and you have a nice little Rubio-Donovan Mitchell tandem backcourt, all of a sudden you're like, oh, good minutes from Dante Exum. Russ isn't playing well. I just think Utah's the better team. I'm out on the Thunder bouncing back tonight.
I'm out. Utah's outplayed them. Their backcourt's outplayed them. Mitchell getting 25, Rio's getting 20. Russ is trying to hold it down, but this is the type of season that we saw OKC have. All of a sudden, they're like Cleveland. Do we think they're going to hit some magic button in the playoffs and become some great basketball team? No, this is the same OKC team that we saw during the regular season. I'm out.
We see the same OKC team next year as it looks right now.
Not if this series goes the way it's looking.
Yeah, there's a better chance of Boogie being in New Orleans than seeing that.
Oh, interesting. All right. The other Game 4 tonight, I did not forget about Boogie Cousins. I brought that up. I literally made 2 points today, okay? I'm going to sit on those 2. Rockets and T-Wolves. Minnesota defeated Houston on Saturday, but the Rockets still lead the series 2-1. Rockets coach Mike D'Antoni blamed the loss on a lack of rhythm. CC, you win or out on the Rockets bouncing back tonight in Game 4?
I'm in. I believe they get back. They've been the best team in basketball, not over the course of a week, not over the course of 3 days, but over the course of the NBA 82-game schedule. We've seen that Nick points out 20 teams have won 65 games during the regular season. 15 of those teams have won the championship. So I still believe, and my prediction, holding true, this team will win an NBA championship this year. So I'm still in on Houston.
I echo all of that. I'm absolutely in on Houston. This is, you just got to go first. This is, though, the biggest game this unit's ever played together. And they are
this game tonight.
This game tonight.
I think potentially when they played against Golden State in the head-to-head this year, those games might have been a little.
I think those were the biggest games up to that point, but nothing more so.
This is significant.
Yeah, I mean the difference between going up, you go up 3-1 and you have home court, you're going to win the series. It's 2-2. All of a sudden, all those 65 wins don't matter. It's a best of 3 against a team.
Yep.
And so, I mean, I'm in, but for me to feel like they are still the favorites to win the title, which I do, they have to win tonight. I think they will win tonight.
All right, finally, the Cavs walked into Games 3 and 4 versus the Pacers wearing matching suits, compliments of LeBron James. The Cavs split the road games and the series is tied 2-2. Nick, you in or out on wearing matching suits to work?
What is on the monitors behind us? I'm in until I saw this Dumb and Dumber Photoshop. That's what that image is from. I like the idea of wearing matching suits to work. CC has got a nice Armani collection I could check out, find a few that fit, maybe get a little tailoring done. I'd wear matching suits to work with CC. Jenna, we could figure out something where you have the ladies'
I didn't even make the graphic. There's no way that anyone's getting me
it's tough for
a suit to bring it.
Yeah, the graphic has something to do with Nick's love for color. So if Nick's making the clothes, no, I'm out on it. But if I got anything to do with it, myself and Christine, of course we could outfit the team.
Make a little something?
We'll have you a little Armani, something, little cut, a little something for you, Jenna. Nick will get him some type of medallion or something put around his neck.
2 chains.
2 chains. We'll get him something. You know, he likes a little color, but if he's going to have to go with a white shirt if it's me. So I'm out. They look like a European soccer team, though.
All right. All right, well dressed. Coming up, Sam Darnold stopped by earlier this morning. We've got the full interview for you next. First things first.
They'd have to burn them if they went 0-2 with the suits.
I don't think they're going to.
There's a moment in your bones when the fire takes over. We can be heroes everywhere we go. Keeping us down is impossible. We're unstoppable.
Life has a million trails. The redesigned Jeep Cherokee was built for all of them. Get 0